Hello everyone. This is the topic of algebra, which is long awaited, and so many students emailed me about making a video on concepts of algebra. There are so many things that we are going to cover in this. First of all, I just like to give you a brief idea on which book I'm using to get this topic. And first of all, we'll go for multiplying algebraic terms. What are the rules that we should be following? And then simplifying algebraic terms, then simplifying algebraic fractions, and how do we expand the brackets and simplify expressions by removing brackets and collecting like terms. Removing bracket or multiplying both are same things, so never get confused. Writing expression using index form. This is going to be a last topic for this video. Moving ahead with this very starter topic, in here we are going to multiply a whole number by an expression, and the answer we are going to get is 12x simply, and you'll get full marks. Now for the next one, I'll be going in a speed so that all of you can 8y is going to be the answer. Here it's going to be 12x. In here it's going to be a 12m simply, and 2 times 3 gives you a 6 xy, you write as it is. 4 times 2 is 8 xy is going to be your answer. 3 times 9 is a 27 xy is going to be your answer. 3 times 8 is 24, and yz if you write you get full marks. 2 times 3 is 6, 6 times 2 is a 12, 12xy is going to be a final answer. 4 times 2 is a x, and remember a rule that whenever numbers are are multiplied, your exponents or the powers are going to be added together. And when there is no power, you don't see any exponent here, that means it is 1. So what is the opposite of numbers when get divided? Powers are going to be subtracted. Powers are subtracted. Let's see how it works. Now in here, x is multiplying by x should give you an x square, because this has a power 1 and this is a power 1. So 1 plus 1 is going to give you a 2. And we'll write y square. And for the next question, it's going to be 8. There are two x's you can see. So you write x square and only one y. 3 times 9 is a 27 x y square, because you see there are two y's and y multiplied together to give you a square. That means y times y is going to give us a y square. In the same pattern, if I'm multiplying y square with a y, your answer should be y cube. Now this gives you 4 times 2 is 8, 8 times 3 is a 24, and x y square, always write x first and then comes y square. This is going to give us 8a square and b, and this gives you a 12a b square and only c. This gives you a 12a square b and c. This gives us 16a square b square and only one c. This gives us 4 times 2 is a 8, 8 times 3 is a 24, a, b and c is going to be your final answer. 12 times 2 is a 24, or you can say 2 times 3 is a 6, and 6 times 12 gives you a 72. And then it's going to be x square and y square. Now comes second part, in which we are simplifying algebraic terms. Now it's going to be a same procedure. 3 times 2 is a 6, 6 times 4 is a 24, x is going to be a final answer. 5 times 2 is a 10, 10 times 3 is a 30, x square and y is going to be a final answer. 2 times 3 is a 6, 6 times 2 is a 12, and you have x square and y square as a final answer. In here, there is no coefficient, no number. So what is a coefficient? If I write 4x, this is going to be called as a coefficient, and this is going to be called as variable. And if you have an exponent over here, this is going to be called as a power or exponent. Always remember. So in here, you can see you will write x power 3, only one y and only one z. That in here, 2 times 2 is giving you a 4, 4 times 3 is a 12, and 12 times 4 is a 48. X is going to be your answer. 4 times 2 is a 8, 8 times 3 is a 24, x cube and y. This one is going to give us a 4. There are two x you can see and y also square. 2 times 3 is a 6, 6 times 2 is a 12, 12, a square, b, and c is going to be the final answer. 10 times 2 is a 20, 20 times 3 is a 60. So you write x, y as an answer. This gives you 4 times 2 is a 8, x, y. This gives you 9, x cube and y, because this is x square and one more x is going to give us x cube. Now this gives us 4 times 2 is a 8, x cube and y also cube. 7 times 2 is a 14, or 2 times 3 is a 6, 6 times 7 is a 42. And you can see there are two x's, so you write x square, and you can see two y's and two z. This is going to be a final answer. 4 times 2 is a 8, 7 8 is a 56, and you have x cube, this one and this one, and you have two y's, you write 2 y power 2. Final answer. 9 times 4 is a 36, and you will have x square and y square and z as an answer. 3 times 2 is a 6, 6 times 3 is an 18, and you have x square, this x and this x. So it's going to give us x power 4. You have y square and y, that means y also power 4. 2 times 3 is 6, 6 times 9, 54. You have 4 x's and you have only one y as an answer. 2 times 3 is a 6, and you have x cube, 1, 2, and 3. And you have y also cube. Now comes division. How do you do division or dealing with algebraic fractions? Pretty simple. You just check what is the number that can divide both of them. So divide by 3, divided by 3 is going to give us 3x only as an answer. Sorry, 5. 5 as an answer. 3 times 5 is a 15. In here, you cancel the zeros and you have 4x as an answer. 7 times 1, 7 times 3, that means 3x is going to be your answer. Now, in here, there is something technical. As I told you, when numbers are divided, powers are subtracted. In the above explanations, whenever you're multiplying, powers are getting added. So once you are working with this division part, you will be subtracting. That means 6x will cancel x and y is going to be your answer. Same thing is going to happen here. 7x and y is going to be cancelled with y. So 7x is going to be your answer. Now in here, 9 times 1 is 9, 9 times 2 is 18. So you'll have 2, this x square will cancel with x square, and y you will have as an answer. In the next question, 0 is 0 cancel, and x cancel. That means y over 4 is going to be our final answer. Now, in this type of question, you know very well both the numbers can be divided by 5. So this gives us 3x over 12xy, and again this can be divided by 3. So you can have divided by 3, divided by 3. So this gives us 1x over 4xy, and then this y is going to be cancelled with this. So you can say 1 over 4y is going to be your answer. Moving on to the next, this is going to give us 1 over 2 because dividing by 7 and dividing by 7. X is going to cancel x, y is going to cancel y, and you will have z over here, half z, or you can say z over 2. In this one, it's pretty simple. X will cancel x, and 6y is going to be your answer. In here, both are going to be cancelled, and 1 over 4 is going to be answer because x times 1 is a x. In here, this is going to be cancelled with this, and 1 over 9 is going to be your final answer. Same as the procedure, only the sign is used instead of writing 1 on top as a numerator and denominator. So you may write like this: 8x is divided by 2. That means 4x is going to be your final answer. In here, you have 6. X will be cancelled with x, and y is going to be your answer. 4 times 4 is a 16, and 1x is going to be cancelled with this. So you'll have xy as an answer. Because you can see this x square is divided by x, and when the numbers are divided, powers are subtracted. So 2 minus 1 gives you a 1 only. 3 times 8 is a 24, and x is going to be cancelled with x, and y is going to be cancelled with y. So you will have only 8 as an answer. This gives you a 7 x y x square y square is going to be your answer. In here you have 3x only because y is going to be cancelled with y. In here you have 1x only, 1 over 24, 1 over 3x. Why 1 over 3x? Because 8 times 1 you cancel, or you can write, I can explain you in this way. If it is 24y, so 1 times 8 times 3 is 8 times 1 is 8, 8 times 3 is 24. That means 1 y cancel with this, so 1 over 3 is going to be your answer. Now this is going to be 1 over 4 because 9 times both divided by 9, both divided by 9 is going to give you 1 over 4, and x will be cancelled with x, and only y is going to be on top. Just reminding everyone, in case if you have any doubt or anything, uh, don't hesitate to email me. I will be answering you back. And if there is any error or correction in this video, do let me know so that I can do the corrections. Now 11 times both are divided by 11. It's going to give us a 7. X will be cancelled with x. Z will be cancelled with z. So y is going to be your answer. 7y is going to be your answer. In here, both the numbers can be divided by 5 first and see what happens. X will be cancelled with x. 5 times 9 is a 45, and 5 times 4 is going to be a 20. So this is going to be your final answer. 15 times 4 is a 60. So 4 I will write on top. From 2 x's x square, 1 is going to be cancelled. So you'll have only 1. From 2 y's cancelled 1, it's going to be 4xy. 25 times 4 is 100. So you write 4 here. And this x square will be cancelled with this. Is going to give us 4y over x as an answer, because 25 times 4 is 100, so you'll have 4 on top, only y is there, and this x's will be cancelled with a square, and as a denominator you'll have x only. In here there's a straight away simple question. This will give you xy over 6, this will give you x square over 12, this one will give you 5x square y over 6, this one will give you 10x over 3y as a final answer. This type of question, you know very well that this 2 can be cancelled by this 4, and this will give you 3y over 8 as an answer. In here, you have 5 times 5 is a 25, x square over 4. This one will give you x will be cancelled with x, and y will be cancelled with y. So 2 is going to be your final answer. In here, you can cancel this y with this y. So as an answer, you have x squared over 3. Moving on to the next question. 5y, better to write as 5 over 1, and 2x over 5. So this 5 cancel with this 5, and you'll have 2xy as an answer. Again, in this type of question, when you have 4 over 1 and 2x over 3, that means you have 8x over 3. This one cannot be reduced or simplify. In here, x will be cancelled with x, and final answer is going to be 3 over 12. Or both the numbers can be divided, so that means 3 times 1 is a 3, 3 times 4 is a 12, is going to be your answer. In this question, it is 20x square over 20, and both the numbers can be simplified by 2. So as a final answer, you'll have x square over 10. Now comes the topic of expansion. In here, the very basic thing you must understand that when you have brackets, bracket mean multiplication. And as you can see, 2x is multiplying by first and give you a 4x like this, and 2 times 6 is going to be a 12. And always remember, bracket always means multiplication. Now, most of the students say, why do we multiply this 2 times? The reason is because, for example, you have 12 times 2. So what you do is you multiply 2 by 2 first, and then you again multiply by 2 times 1. This is the simple reason for this to be adopted. In here, I'll be going very fast. I know this video is going to be taking long. To cut that short, I will write straight away answers. 2 multiplied by x gives you 2x, and this will give you a plus 12. So these questions to be done with a very speed. This will give you 8x plus 4 3s are 12. This gives you 10x minus 60 as an answer. 4x minus 8. This gives you 6x minus 9 as an answer. Now this gives you 5y plus 20 as an answer, and you get full marks. 6 4 is 24 plus 6y, and 9y plus 18 as an answer. 14x minus 14y. This gives you 6x minus 4y as an answer. 4x plus 16y as an answer. In here you get 10x minus 10y. 6 times 3 is 18x minus 2 times 6 is a 12y. Now 3 times 4 is a 12y minus 6x. This will give you 4y minus 16x square as an answer. 9x square minus 9y is the answer. 26 4s are 7 4s are 28, x plus 7x squared. Second part of it, instead of in the previous question, if you see, they were all whole numbers before the bracket. Now you have expressions. So you will deal exactly the same way. You will write 2x square as numbers are, when multiplied, powers are added, and bracket means multiplication. So you will write 2xy as an answer. This will give you 3xy and minus 3y square. This will give you 2x square plus 4xy as an answer. This will give you 12x square and minus 8xy as an answer. This will give you x square y and xy square. This will be multiplied by this first to give you x square y and then minus xy square. This will give you 12xy plus 6y as an answer. Moving on to the next, this will give you 18xy minus 8xy square. Just reminding you, if I make a mistake, just let me know in the comment section. This will give you 6x square minus 2 times 2 is a 4, x square and y. This gives you 12x square minus 12x cube. This will give you 36x minus 8xy as an answer. This will give you 10y minus 5xy, 12x minus 3xy. Then comes 2x square y square when multiplied by this, and when you multiply by this will give you minus 4x cube and y. This will give you 12x y square minus 8x square and y square. This will give you 3x square y square plus 3xy and cube, because once this is going to multiply by this, y square and y is going to be added. First part will give you 2x cube y plus x square and y square. This will give you 81 x square minus 9 times 2 is 18 x cube. This will give you 12x y square minus 4x square and y square. Now in here, you don't only do the expansion, expanding the brackets, but you simplify also. So this is going to be done in two steps. So first one will be 10 plus 2x plus 3x. So your final answer is going to be 10 plus 5x. But in algebraic term, you will write in the descending order. 5x plus 10 is going to be your correct answer. This will give you 3y minus 6 minus plus 4y. That means you write 3y plus 4y minus 6 means 7y minus 6 is going to be your final answer. Question number C is 2x plus 2x minus 2 times 4 is an 8. This will give you 4x minus 8. In the next question, 4x plus 2x plus minus is a minus. 2 times 3 is a 6. This will give you 6x minus 6. 2x, sorry. This will give you 8x plus 2x square minus 5. Remember, we are writing in the descending order first. Anything that has a power, more power, is going to be written first. So 2x square plus 8x minus 5 is the right way of writing in algebra. 4x plus 8 minus 7. That means 4x plus 1 is going to be your final answer. Moving on to the next, this will give you 6 plus 3x plus and minus is giving you minus. 3 times 2 is a 6. So plus 6 and minus 6 are going to be cancelled, and 3x is going to be your final answer. 4x plus 4x plus 2 times 3 is a 6. This will give you 8x plus 6 as an answer. Now here you have four different terms. 2x plus 3 plus 2 times 2 is a 4x plus 6. That means 2x plus 4x plus 3 plus 6. You will have 6x plus 9 as an answer. You get full marks. 3 times 2 is a 6x plus 3 times 2 is a 6 minus 3x minus 4. 6x, arranging them in the like terms together, 3x plus 6 minus 4 will give you 3x plus 2 as an answer. This will give you 6x plus 2x plus 2 times 3 is a 6. That means it's going to give us 8x plus 6 as an answer. 7y plus xy plus minus is a minus 4y minus 4, and you can see that 7y minus 4y plus xy minus 4. So your final answer is going to be, just bring this guy a little down for me to write. So this is going to give us 3y plus xy minus 4. All are different terms and we cannot do anything further with them. Now moving on to the next one is going to give us 2x square plus 4 times 2 is a 8x minus 4. All are different terms, all are unlike terms. We cannot do anything further with this. Now we are multiplying first by this, second by this, and third by this with 2. So first one will give you 4xy minus 4y square and plus 2 times 4 is a 8y. All are different, all are unlike terms. We cannot do anything with this. 10y minus 4 times 2 is a 8y square and minus 4y square. These are like terms. So what we will do is minus 12y square. Always write in the descending order. So this is going to be a final answer. Further simplification also can be done. Let me do that for you. Since both the numbers can be divided by 2, so 2y is common in all of them, both of them, and you will have 6y. 6y will be there and plus 5. This is going to be your final answer. Now you have 6x square plus 12x minus 9, all are like unlike terms, so you cannot do anything further. 3y square plus 6y minus 4y square, and 3 minus 4 is going to give us negative y square plus 6y. Since minus y is common in both of them, so we write y plus 6, y minus 6 rather. Alright, once again, minus y is common in all of them, so minus y and minus 6 is going to be your final answer. This will give you 2x minus 2 plus 4x minus 4. So 2x and plus 4x minus 2 minus 4, 6x minus 6 is going to be your final answer. We have reached the second last part of this topic. Now here not only you will simplify, but you will keep the like terms together and then solve it. So for the first one, you will get 4x plus 40 plus 2x plus minus is a minus, 2 times 3 is a 6. And keeping like terms together, 2x plus 40 minus 6, that means it's going to be giving us 6x plus 34. And in here, what is common? The 2 is common. So we keep 2x outside and you will have 3x plus 17 as the final answer. 17 times 2 is 34, I guess. 17 times 2, yes, 74. Anyways, now this is 2x minus 4 plus 2x plus 6. So 2 plus 2, 2x plus 2x minus 4 plus 6 gives us 4x plus 2 as an answer. 2 is common in both of them, and 2x plus 1 is going to be your final answer. This gives us 3x plus 6 plus 4x plus 20. That means 3x plus 20 plus 6 plus 4. Just let me do the correction. In here, 3x plus 4x plus 6 plus 20 is the right answer. This gives us 7x plus 26, and there is nothing common in them, so we keep it as it is. This gives us 8x plus 80 plus 4 times 3 is a 12 minus 4 times 2 is a 8x. This gives us 8x minus 8x plus 80 plus 12, and 8x and minus 8x cancels, and 80 plus 12 is going to give us 92 as an answer. This gives us 4x square plus 8 plus 8 minus 2x square, and 4x square minus 2x square plus 8 and plus 8 gives us 2x square plus 16, and 2 is common in both of them, so x square plus 8 is going to be a final answer. 4x square plus 4 plus 2x square plus 6x. That means 4x square and 2x square both are like terms, plus 4 plus 6x. So what I will write is 6x square plus 6x plus 4. This is the correct order of arrangements. You can see x square come first, x power 1 and x power 0 or 1 is kept this way. This gives you 3 times 4 is a 12, xy minus 3 times 4 is a 12, plus 4 times 3 is a 12, xy, and plus 16x. Now we have 12xy and plus 12xy plus 16x minus 12. So this gives us 24xy plus 16x minus 12, and there is nothing common in all of them, so we keep it as it is. This gives you 10xy minus 2 times 4 is a 8x plus 2 times 6 is a 12x plus minus will give you a minus 4 times 2 is a 8xy. 10xy minus 8xy minus 8x plus 12x. So this gives us 2xy and plus 4x. Now in these two, what is common? I'll take this one a bit down. What is common in both of them? 2x is common, and this gives us y plus 2 as an answer. 3 times 4 is a 12. X minus 38 is 20, 38 is 24. Xy plus 6xy minus 15x only. So this will give you 12x minus 15x minus 24 xy plus 6xy. This will give you minus 3x and minus 18xy. Now you can see 3 is common in both of them. So minus 3x is kept outside. 1 minus 6y is going to be final answer. Now for this one, I think I should give you this one as your task. You should do this one, and this one on your own. And let me know if you struggle in this one, or you can do this on your own as a task. You may note down these three so that you can try on your own and let me know if you can do it or if you are still struggling with this. Now this one is going to give us 4x minus 8 plus 12x minus 3xy. That means 4x plus 12x minus 8 plus 3xy. So we will write 3xy first, and 12 and 4 gives you 16x minus 8. This is the right way of writing algebraic expressions. First one will give you x square plus xy plus x square plus minus is a minus xy. This gives you x square plus x square plus xy minus xy. So these two guys are going to be cancelled, and x square and x square give you 2x square as an answer. First one will give you 2x square plus 2xy plus 2x square plus 6xy. That means 2x square plus 2x square plus 2xy and 6xy. I'll bring this guy a little down. For me to write the answers. This will give you 4x square, and this will give you 8xy. So what is common in both of them? 4x is common, and multiplied by x plus 2y is going to be your answer. Moving on to the next. I think this one, and this one should be kept as a task for you. Copy down these questions, try to do on your own, and let me know if you can do it or if you still need my help and support to get you the answer. This is the last topic. Write each expression using index notation. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You write 2 power 5. Index notation is this one. 3 power 4, 7 square, and 11 cube. This is going to give us 10 power 5. This will give you 8 to the power 5. This will be a to the power 4. This will give you x to the power 5 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you write by power 6. This will be a cube and b square. This will give you x square and y power 4. This will be p cube and q square. That's all for this video. Thank you very much for being with me, and keep in touch and do send me comments, and make sure to share this and get more subscribers, more of your friends, more of your colleagues. If you are a teacher, your colleagues, and if you are a student, share with your students, with your friends, so that I can make more videos on topics like this. Thank you very much once again.